Alright guys, I'm going to show you where we're at right now. All the seam sealing was done. I showed you in the previous clip. Since then, I don't know if the camera will pick up that line of chip guard. I chip guarded from that body line down the bottom, and I back masked this top lip so that I could chip guard that and not have it up in the jam. I was going to go to the lower line, but then I thought, nah, you know what, I better go up a little bit higher. I may regret it, but I doubt it. And then this side, I put some sealer over that transition of the Clearcoat there because I didn't trust it. So I'm going to end up painting pretty much that whole pillar. And this red match is really good, so I'm not even worried about butt matching it to the door. If it sticks out real bad, I can deal with it later. Remember up there was a little spot of body filler. I sealed that to cover up those 320 scratches. And then you can see where it's sort of glossy there, darker. That's my chip guard on the bottom of that rocker. I could have used rocker chutes, but I didn't want anything quite so gnarly on the bottom of it. I just wanted a little something. So what I'm going to do, I actually have to go pick up some groceries and start dinner. It's almost 1 o'clock, and I need to go home and get that started. We're having Swiss steak in the crock pot, so we're going to be eating about 7:30 or 8 tonight, and I need to get that going so that it's ready to go. And my wife's got a bunch of emergency patients, so she can't get home to start it, so I'm going to go do that, and then I'll come back and we'll get some paint flying. So we'll catch you guys after a while. Oh, I want to show you real quick. What did I do with it? This is the chip guard right here. It's a SEM product. This happens to be the clear. There you go, 39803. I forget how much that is. That can is probably 4 years old, and as long as you clean out the tip and turn it upside down and spray it when you're done, it works pretty good. So they recommend 2 to 4 hours before paint, so I'm going to give it 2 hours. I've got it 80 degrees in here, and I don't have that stuff on real wet and heavy. So at any rate, that's where I'm at for now. That seam sealer is nice and set up and tacky, so it'll be ready shortly. And what I may do is take some maybe 800 grit wet and blend the edges of that sealer off. I know I should have done it before I was ready to go, but I wanted to see if it reacted on me, and it didn't. It sealed it up just right. So alright, I'll catch you guys after bed. Alright guys, it's time to let some color fly. We got the SATA 3000 HVLP here with the 1.3, and about 21 PSI. We're going to give it a go here. Alright, that's the first coat, and like I said, this stuff, it covers really, really quick. It's DuPont Chroma base. I've had it since I bought the truck, and I had my first nick in it, so I'm using it up so that it's done. I'll switch to Matrix on the next round. I don't have anything against Chroma base other than the price. Certain colors don't cover very well, but I think you guys probably noticed in the beginning I was just sort of dusting color around. I was trying to get all edges of that seam sealer covered and try not to get a bunch of paint, even though I got some up against my soft edge aperture tape. I don't want a lot of paint up there because I want to be able to have my clear blend line there. And I am not going to pull this and shoot reducer up on it. I'm just going to give it a light rub with some rubbing compound when I'm done. It's in the jam. Everything else is going to a soft edge on the outside. And you probably notice I did not paint this whole pillar on my second coat. If I think I've got good coverage, I'm going to start stepping that out from that body line going up. And from what I can see, I don't see anything too crazy. I see a little funky spot right there in that corner, but I'm already over it. So I'll turn you guys back on when it's time for clear. I'm really pressed for time. It's still Christmas Eve, and it is 5 after 4, so in 10 more minutes I'm going to hit this with the next coat, so I'll catch you guys when I'm ready for clear later. Alright, quick walk around, guys. All the base coat is on. It's been flashing for probably 30-40 minutes. Almost 80 degrees in here. So hopefully, non-barring any catastrophe, we can get on this here in a minute. Now, one thing I have done, I have pulled my soft edge tape and rolled it back just a little bit where I back masked it, and same thing with the foam tape. Get you guys on the stand here. Sorry about shaking you up there. Now, my idea on how I probably am going to do this, I'm going to go one pass and come almost up to my line here, so I don't have 2 coats of clear built up at this line. 1 coat will be sufficient in these jam areas. Otherwise I'll have a pretty big lip there. That's plenty of UV protection. Alright, I'm going to get going. I'm going to do 2 guns here. First one is the plus, and the other one is my little SRI-W spot gun. I may use this inside the jam a little bit where it's tricky to get into and the fan's narrower. The fan on this thing's huge. So here we go. I'm going to start, you can see maybe I got a light up there so I can see the top of that corner. I'm going to start up there, and I apologize, guys. I'm not going to bring you up there and jump down and try to readjust that. get out of the fog. I'm going to throw one more coat on that in about 5 minutes, and I'll bring you guys back. I got to wait for that fog to clear. Alright guys, it's 5 till 7, and it's done. Sorry I didn't bring you back for the second coat of clear, but it was taking so long to get the fog out of here, and I just want to get done so I can get home. There you go. My cab corner up there is a little peely. I screwed up, and on the inner edge there, I didn't think I had paint around far enough, so I went back with my touch-up gun and blew some in there, and the outside was already out of dust, and it didn't bite in that good. And rather than bomb a third coat of clear on it, I said the hell with it. I can sand that and buff it, because there are bigger and better issues here, and I'm sure the camera will pick that up. Oh yeah, you got a stepladder up there. I bumped the damn light up there with the gun and stopped, and whoop, right into it. So I got to run up there, but I have the technology to fix that. So there's the other half of it dripping around the front there. But this cab corner, it's a little peely too. The rest of it's pretty good. I was just in a hurry, you know, not taking my time and doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But all in all, I'm happy with it, and the jam's beautiful. I was able to blend out. I did pull my tape up and put some edge blender in there, and that all turned out good. So that'll just take and it'll be done. So I got to turn that light off up there, and it's time to go home because I got dinner in about an hour. So talk about cutting it close. I don't see any other stalactites, except for that one coming around the driver's side top of the cab. And the bottom of the rocker there, that is not orange peel. That's the chip guard. So all done. Oh yeah, I did F it up right here too. There, I got a little honey dripper coming around there, but I can fix all that. That's not a big deal to me. I might switch back to my 1.3 tip and that plus gun, because for this small stuff, it works great for overalls, but it's that gun really puts it down, which I was duly warned. So at any rate, guys, Merry Christmas, and enjoy the time you have with your families and friends here over the holidays, and we'll catch you later on. Take care.